Hello, my name is Craig Mason from MIPIM. This is a new series called Property Influencers, where we talk to some of the top people in the real estate and property market. I'm here with Mike Whitby, who's the leader of Birmingham City Council, one of the vibrant cities in Europe, and they're doing a lot of interesting things in urban development. So welcome to MIPIM, Mike. It's a pleasure to have you here. Where does Birmingham see itself in embracing sort of the new movement and the new trends?
Well, we would see ourselves as a pioneer. In 2007-8, we entered an international competition where 350 of the top cities of the world said, we will show you what our master planning is going to be, and entered this competition, which was judged in Valencia in 2008 to choose the master planning programme, and Birmingham won it with its big city plan. And we basically spoke about not tactical development. We didn't want chaos. We wanted some structure. We wanted open place. We wanted to see the importance of architecture. And our mantra is global city, local heart. And the local heart is about the million citizens of the city of Birmingham enjoying what you're suggesting, architecture, urban development, and how you capture their soul and they feel part of it. So we see our presence in MIPIM really capturing this expression of confidence, which through the big city plan has now, just only last week for instance, attracted John Lewis, one of the retailers in the United Kingdom, to actually announce the first post-recession major retail development in the United Kingdom in the city of Birmingham because of its progressive vision of 2026 and how we see the city developing.
And what's your sense of how the modern European city is evolving in terms of residential areas and mixed-use areas?
In 2007, we recognised that up until then, our population was migrating out of the city. That's a phenomenon throughout the world, but certainly our city replicated that. I'm pleased to say that in fact we've arrested that outward migration, and we are determined to grow the city centre population by 100,000 in forthcoming decade, and the evidence is now that people aren't leaving. But the issue then is, why are people going to live in a city? Now, we are the youngest city in Europe, so we've got more people under the age of 25 than any other European city. There is a dynamic in youth. But within that dynamic, there are expectations. So you have to have a lifestyle, you have to a career potential, you have to then also be safe. And these are the issues that leaders like myself, and certainly urban designers and planners, must capture. And so also the city has to be attractive to people to want to come and visit. But over the last 4 years, every year, an extra 500,000 people have visited our city. So when I first came to MIPIM, 29 million people visited our city. The latest statistics in 2009, 33 million people visited the city to see what is happening. And you're quite right, the movement, not just within Birmingham, but throughout the developed nation states, our people are coming back into the urban environment, and regions need capitals. We're the capital of a region, and because of it, we then have to drive forward art, sport, and culture. So an urban planner and a civic leader that does not appreciate that it can't just actually be a magnet for capitalism and prosperity, which it must be, it equally has to have a cultural offering, a sporting offering, a recreational offering, and the public realm where people then are part of the city. And what we're doing is we're actually going out to the world and saying, come and invest in the city of Birmingham. We will offer our land into some form of arrangement where you can build good social housing, good affordable housing, and mixed tenure. So if you want to, you can rent at a relatively sensible price in the city centre. You can actually partially own, and you can actually totally own. And what we're trying to do, therefore, is literally look at who wants to come to the city of Birmingham and what is the entry cost of actually having a place to live in, and we give variety and diversity. And again, we've just come back. I've just come back from Abu Dhabi. We're advising Abu Dhabi on their master planning.
Your vision for the future, your vision for Birmingham as a city of the future, if you had to sort of look, let's say, 20 years out.
Well, it's going to be a prosperous, attractive global city. No city in the world has a divine right to succeed. I don't compare Birmingham against a United Kingdom city. I compare it as I want to compete and be seen as a global city with its own originality. And around that, I benchmark against the Mercer quality of life. Birmingham is the only English city outside of, other than London, in the top 100 quality of life cities. I want to push our reputation and our city into the top 25 cities in the world for quality of life. That is then a balanced package of attractions for a whole range of people, whether you're a young child or you're retiring. It has it all. But most importantly then, the energy and proximity of people and their activities. The density level is managed in such a way that people are at one with it, feel excited, and dare I say it, when they leave the city, they are becoming ambassadors of the city. Ours is a city of the future. Global city, globally relevant, but with a local heart that cares about the people that live there.
That's, I think, a fascinating insight into a very vibrant and growing city. We thank you for your time.
Well, thank you too.
I hope you've had a good MIPIM.
We have, thank you.
And we hope to see you here next year.
You'll do that.